Teresa. So glad you joined me at my dinner table, which if you come over to my house, we are going to talk about life, talk about breakthrough, and talk about seeing you walk in your identity to your destiny. So I want to ask you a question as we spend just a little bit of time here. I want to ask you, do you ever feel like you know there's breakthrough to be found, but you're really sick and tired of waiting for it? Or how about this? You're frustrated and tired of walking in the drama of your trauma and wonder if real healing is possible. So I ask this in the sense of something that I've created that came out of my own pain. So like I really too know that feeling where fear wants to peck at your heels. So you go into the vortex of anxiety and worry and say, can you find real healing, real breakthrough in the midst of all that? And I'm excited because I really believe I might be talking to you. So let me ask you this. Would you like to develop your purpose more so you can be an influencer in your industry? How about this? Be a warrior, a game changer. Or build a community of followers that lean in and listen to every word because you're an influencer in their sphere of influence. Or break through for yourself that in turn leads to breakthrough for others. Or how about a breakthrough where you really can make some money from your sphere of influence, from your wisdom, from your skill. So I have a masterclass I'm inviting you to. It's going to show you how I experienced breakthrough that helped me achieve all this. But let me ask you this. Do you ever feel like nothing will work? Or you've watched other webinars, and you really find no keys, no breakthrough, and you're so tired of being on disappointment road? So listen, my mission with this project is really to equip and empower people like you, thousands of women, to create their momentum, to have the capacity to walk in their own breakthrough, so that from their identity, they can be an influencer. It's all about identity. It's all about intimacy. It's all about your destiny. My question is, would you love to be an influencer, or you have it in your DNA? Well, in this webinar that I'm inviting you to, it's free. I want to be able to help you see. I get so excited I can't talk. I want you to see that walking out your purpose from your identity is really the best way to find breakthrough, and that in this webinar, want to give you some steps that worked for me, the exact steps to find the place of breakthrough. So if you stick with me in this webinar, I'm gonna just break it down and be real, because I've done a lot of right things, but I've done a lot of wrong things. Like I've been stuck in overperformance. I know what it's like to be in a vortex of that fear, work, strive, where I lose engagement with those dearest to me. I lose engagement as a wife and a mother. I base my self-worth on what I do and not who I am. Like I come from a professional golf background, and however I shot determined how I felt the next day, or that day. It was terrible. I was a radio announcer, got all my identity from being on the radio. So what ended up happening is like a spinning doodle bug. I like to say a spinning doodle bug that falls off the vine and gets totally crushed under the performance. So I knew at that particular time something had to change. And I had all these wires going on in my head, and I really needed a breakthrough. And so something happened that in the midst of struggling with my health, in the midst of really feeling stuck, I had a breakthrough on my mind that God was so faithful to give me some steps to. And that's what I'm talking about in this webinar. Because I believe that you are set up for an accelerated time right now. From your identity, I believe God is raising up people to walk in their identity and make shifts and changes in atmospheres that not only affect themselves and those around them, but it also affects themselves. So that's what I'm talking about. I really love to invite you. Just come on in to sit with me and just let me share with you some of those steps of breakthrough. It's called the Identity to Destiny Project. You can go and register. I'm doing it today and through the next week. There's a couple different spots, so I try to hit time zones. But go to identitytodestinyproject.com, identitytodestinyproject.com. There'll be a place for you to let me share with you just a little bit, and then register, and you can pick your time. identitytodestiny.com, because I'm really excited about you. I'm really excited what God's doing, because he's raising up game changers. He's raising up warriors and war horses. He's raising up people who can shift atmospheres for the glory of God, that not only, I said, affects their own life and their own home, but affects every area, every door that God opens for you to truly walk in your purpose, the destiny that he's wired in your DNA. Someone is waiting on the other side of your breakthrough so they can have breakthrough. And when it's all said and done, I like to say this: my breakthrough is your breakthrough. So join me on this webinar, limited seating, identitytodestinyproject.com, and I'll see you in the other side on the video.